How you guys doing? I'm not Jacob. I'm not Doman. It's me hosting this reaction. This is going to be interesting. So we are doing William Bibbiani versus Sam Levine. This is a match that's highly anticipated, and I hope I'm doing a good job hosting, guys. This is going to be an unmitigated disaster. So with me, I have Matthew Kearns. How are you doing, Matt?
I'm doing great today. I'm wearing my New York Mets cap and our Tom Dagnino because whoever wins today, bottom line, they're both losers.
Awesome. Robert Parker, how are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. I'm so excited for this match. I'm ready to go. Let's go.
Let's rock it. And our very special guest from the Schmoedown Rundown, Aaron Turner himself. How are you doing, Aaron?
Hey, Chris. Glad to be here, guys. It's a little different doing on-camera work, but I'm getting used to it. I want to see Bibbs crush. I want to see Sam play well. Let's get to this.
Awesome. So who do you guys have? Matt, who do you have winning?
I have Bibbiani winning.
You are good to go. Robert, who do you have?
I also have Bibbiani winning. Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
I want to see a repeat of Bibbiani and Draco in round 2.
We got to see that. And Aaron, Filigrana Commando, let's do this.
I do not betray you. Hashtag growl growl. Let's get to this.
Growl growl. No sides.
Can I just before
growl.
we start, just to all of our listeners with earphones, if Bibbiani ends up losing, I'm going to say you may want to just remove them
Just
don't
until
say
you
such
see
things.
freak out from Clark, and you'll thank me later.
And you will
Yeah,
not,
don't worry. When
will-
you do this, you'll still be able to hear. You can still hear Clark's reaction. Don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry.
It won't happen, guys. Don't worry about that.
Don't
So,
worry. I don't think it's going to happen, but, you know.
Of course
It's kind
you
of
do.
like how you don't think a plane's going to crash, but you got to tell people how to prepare if it does.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a very good annotation. Not annotation. What is that called? Metaphor.
Analogy.
No, for analogy. That's what I meant.
What do
An
you say?
analogy. Yep. This is
I call
already.
that
This is already going off without a hitch. All right, guys. We're going to start. We are going to press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Play. I love that poster. The Little Shop of Horrors poster. Yeah.
How amazing is that?
great.
Fun fact, Brian did a poster of Bibbs with Kong, which is my favorite movie. He did one with Bibbs with Little Shop, which is my favorite musical. I love you, Brian. So good.
Words just
Man.
come through all the movies.
This is going to be
I
interesting.
100% forgot until right now that Ricky is his manager.
Yeah, for
Oh,
sure.
you can never sleep on Ricky. Come on.
He's been absent, but yeah.
Don't you remember I Betray You? Come on.
No,
it's the most,
I remember. I'm just saying, like, Bibbs hasn't competed since Mance, I believe, and so on singles.
That's a terrible image to look at.
I hate
I mean, I love
this.
Late to the Party, but it hurts. It hurts.
That hurt me a lot because that was a team that I was really rooting for.
Gosh, it looks like they're at a funeral. Poor guys.
Technically, they were, except for
Easy,
themselves.
easy now. Easy now.
I love messing with you.
Don't make me sick Whitney Seibold on you.
I
Yeah,
love Whitney. He's great.
you just didn't know who he was a month ago.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't watch their podcasts. How would I know?
It's still no
You
excuse.
should.
I didn't know who most of the people in the Schmoedown were until they were on the Schmoedown.
You can subscribe to their Patreon at CanceledCast if you want to do that.
I have no.
In the link below is their Patreon.
There you go.
And right here on screen. Let's see if I remember to do that in editing. If I don't, I'm sorry, Bibbs and Whitney. You're so good.
Sam after winning free for all.
Yep. His only victory he's going to have this year.
How weird was it though that he talked to Christian, who ended up is now the champion? That's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is very.
Weird coincidence.
Yes, very strange.
I don't think at that point Christian thought he was going to beat Bibbiani.
Probably not.
Maybe that wasn't even thought of at that point. Who knows? Because Sam very well could have been the champion by this point had he defeated Dan Morrow Collision.
Yeah.
Which would be insane.
I still think Merlon, and then But I loved the Dan Murrell Sam Levine match at Collision.
It was a lot of fun.
It was great.
Fantastic. This is great. This is great.
Oh, man. Why the middle finger? What? These guys have heat?
Just waving.
Wow, the middle finger.
Oh, hello, Makuga.
Makuga.
Oh, it's Makuga. Cool.
Three-man table.
That is Ken Knapsack sitting in between us. It's a Josh Makuga sandwich here today. It is time to get down with one of the bigger matchups we've ever had.
Ellis just looks like he's always sweating. Poor guy. He's gotta be blazing in there.
William La Beast Bibbiani. Ken Knapsack, are you as enamored by this matchup as you are by Josh Makuga's wardrobe?
Look at that thing, man. It looked like
very impressive.
It's a hell of a jacket.
It looks like Jim Harbaugh threw up.
It does. I was gonna say it looks like Double Dare threw up from the 80s.
Desmond Howard
Yeah.
puke.
I
appreciate
puke
that.
jokes aside, yeah, I'm looking forward to this one. The Inglorious one, Sam Levine. He's one of the more popular players in the game, Mark. But he does have 4 losses, but he still intimidates people because you know he's a calm, collected demeanor. He knows his stuff.
Yeah, Sam's record does not accurately describe how good of a player he is.
Oh yeah, you could say the same thing.
That's Murderer's Row plus.
He's one of those players that just has come up against some really, really tough competition.
Yeah, look at his losses. It's like some of the best players in the league.
Some would call that an excuse.
Like me
Some
and
would.
Some might. I would not, but some might.
it's an excuse, Robert. You should drop it.
But right now, William Bibbiani,
You know what I'm talking about.
He's a scary guy. We have to clean the studio every time he leaves. But both of these guys are fierce competitors.
Entrances are the best. Like him using the Saw entrance music is so good.
Yep, it's so perfect. And let's see if he wears the orange jumpsuit today.
He's had some big.
It's been through a
Yeah,
lot.
there's only been a couple times that he hasn't.
Yep, JTE and Scott.
That's why I love him.
Speak of the devil.
He fell for the oldest trick in the book.
They were like comets we had never seen before. Sam Levine.
Hey, sometimes you gotta promote your podcast. I get it.
Oh, yeah,
it's fine.
Near a perfect game, one of the best performances we've ever seen.
Yep.
Oh, it's still my favorite match. Love it.
Oh yeah, great match.
The fact that their podcast is called Cancel Too Soon just leaves them open for so many puns. Imagine if they were called that, Team Cancel Too Soon.
Well,
Chris, will you be sighing too soon?
Okay, we're dropping Robert out of this call.
Sorry. Alright. Ready here.
Robert, I wouldn't say that was quite punny, but
I want to drop both of you and it just be a reaction between me and Aaron right now.
That sounds
sorry,
good.
Chris.
Sounds good.
I do not forgive you whatsoever, Mr. Parker.
in the words of Dante Hicks, I'm not even supposed to be here today.
I'll just leave this up here the
Yeah.
whole time then.
Hey guys, this is Sam Levine.
The promos and these are going to be good. Sam's just going to be mollywopped in the promos. Just watch this.
Growl, growl, everybody.
Yeah.
I am here. I am back. I am in the ultimate Schmoedown singles tournament. Yeah, teams was a bit of a letdown, but you know what? I
little
am
bit.
back, and I am in the ultimate Schmoedown.
Sam Levine is Chicagoan, just like our
So
Frank
last year
Janish
I
as well.
lost to Baby Carrots Ellis in the first round.
Oh, I don't think I can support him anymore.
I lost on questions.
He is a Cubs fan.
That's just... I mean, okay. Yeah. I don't know. Cubs are okay.
In that of William Bibbiani, the Bibs.
The
But,
Bibs.
actually, I think he goes by the Bibs.
Roca! I know I'm not fighting you right now. I'm about to fight Sam Levine right now, but he is a stepping stone. I am going to step on him and then move forward. Probably other people, but eventually you!
I think the Beast calling me a stepping stone.
Roca is a stepping
Pretty
stone.
obvious and easy height joke. And,
Very small one, too, in
You could
comparison.
do better than that. I mean,
It's kind of mean.
low hanging fruit.
I've had some mistakes before.
It's low-hanging
I've been
fruit.
guilty of hubris. I've been guilty of...
Sorry, hubris is like the Schmoedown buzzword. They all say it.
Thus,
It's
setting
weird.
myself up for dramatic irony. So I'm going to
Yeah.
do the opposite this time. I am going to overestimate Sam Levine, and I'm going to set him up for a dramatic, ironic conclusion. Sam Levine is going to destroy me. Afterwards, he's going to uppercut a T-Rex with a fistful of pandas. He's going to go back in time and direct 2001: A Space Odyssey and come back pregnant with Eva Marie Saint's child.
All of that.
Whoa!
Nothing would give me greater joy than to face Christian Harloff in the Schmoedown Spectacular later this year because, frankly, I think the guy's a punk.
They're not gonna give Sam the last word, are they?
Oh, they gave Sam the last word. That's all right. Bibbs is still gonna win. Bibbs is still gonna win. It's okay,
Still gonna
Chris.
win.
It's okay. It's
Still
okay.
gonna
It's okay.
We know that guy.
What is going on, everyone? Frank
Still doesn't return my calls. Ridiculous.
Pre-game analysis for today's matchup. Now, the inglorious one, Samm Levine, he enters today's match answering 69% of his questions correct. And if his recent high level of play from the team tournament transfers over to today's match, it could get rough for Bibbiani. In that team tournament, Levine answered 80% of his questions. Now, as prolific as Bibbiani has been in the Schmoedown, his high accuracy rate of 81% has not transferred into the wins many thought would happen. Now, this can easily be attributed to his performance in the third round, where he has struggled to consistently answer his 3- and 5-point questions.
You don't have to rub it in, bro. You don't have to rub it in, Frank. Just move on.
And when
He's just doing his job.
I don't care if he's doing his job. It's not right.
He's gotta do it.
Bibbiani continues to struggle in the third round, and the match is close. Expect to see Levine shine here. Levine has a very strong history in the third round, especially with the 5-pointer, where he has 3 for 3.
Oh, so he has a very good stats, right? That's that what you're implying?
Clark just gets so salty, and I love it.
We can all tell who Frank's favorite is right now.
For a total of 8 points. Now, due to the high level
Thank you, Frank. Just thanks.
I mean, they're both from Chicago, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, okay. The hometown advantage, he thinks. Ha, ha, ha.
Homer.
That's going to do it for this
Frankie,
match breakdown.
you numbers, more like dumb
all your
as.
favorite players and teams.
He's gonna light me on fire for that one.
Probably. Yeah, probably.
Hey, you better watch out. Frank might do a whole like serial podcast type thing on Bibbiani and then call you out at the end of
You
it.
could be next.
You could be next.
I love that segment so much.
Shakes my head. SMH.
Shakes his head.
You could see it in their eyes that there was something
There's
up there.
too many
You
sides.
raced them and you watched them just whoop the competition. They came out of nowhere. But I tell you what, if you want to throw a racehorse up there against a man full of steroids, it's Samm Levine.
What?
Well, that's a great metaphor right there.
But it's close
Movie trivia.
But as you saw, Sam calm and collected, but
Perhaps.
he called out Harloff. He wants to advance to face him in December. And
I think the Wild Man was in wedding mode while this was happening. He's checked out by this point.
Yeah.
He's had some hubris.
He's
Hubris!
I lost to Kalinowski.
Take a shot.
A couple of days. F it.
There's one thing you
Yeah.
can take away from this match, folks. It's don't mistake
Ken and
collective
Ellis just have so
for
much great
shy,
chemistry.
and don't
Oh,
mistake
very
big and
great.
bombastic
Ken has
for
chemistry
cocky.
with
Both these
every
guys
single
really
person he's ever
Ken
co-hosted with.
is
Ken is my favorite commentator for that reason.
Yeah.
Absolutely. William the Beast Bibbiani is his strengths. I mean, he's got a lot of them, let's face it. But classics, Oscar.
This might be my favorite pre-match video in the background. I enjoy that quite a bit.
I like how they're just looping it.
Bibbs is doing his best to make sure he gets a good thumbnail picture. He's covering all the bases.
And Sam's just
standing
flipping
there.
He's got a great voice for radio at summer
Yeah,
camp,
he
doesn't
does. He's
Ah,
Yeah, big fan.
that's a reference to Wet Hot American Summer, kids.
Mhm.
Maybe the best employee that Blockbuster Video ever had. Josh McCouga, are you?
I'm ready, Mark.
Ken Knapsack, how does your throat feel today?
Oh, I feel great.
Let's have some showdown. Say your line. Your voice is better.
Right.
Do the thing.
Do it, Ken.
Let's get ready. Schmoedown.
Oh.
That was beautiful.
Schmoedown time. Introducing first.
All right.
Representing above the line.
Sam's got good entrance
With a
music too.
record of 3 wins,
This is I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt, right?
defeats, and 1 KO.
Not that. It's something different.
No.
The Inglorious One.
It's from Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
That's what I meant.
Levine.
There he is, looking at
Which, you know what? I never knew Sam was from Chicago. Now that makes sense. Chicago.
And he looks about as cool as Ferris right now. The song later appeared in a Twix commercial.
Mind blowing.
Thank you for that fun fact.
His opponent.
Are you saluting right? Oh, Chris, I thought you were saluting right now. I thought you were saluting Bibbiani.
Oh, I was going to.
2 defeats and 1 KO.
Oh, wait a second. That's I know that music.
Scored in a match record. He is William the Beast Bibbiani.
Oh, got the green lights. Oh,
Oh,
What's happening there? I parted, but
it's a negative.
It's an inverted.
something's happening. I don't know.
oh!
How did he do that?
That's the job.
He's invisible.
Where is Bill Duke gonna have me some?
Bow.
Get down.
Bow to the beast.
Growling Commandos salute.
Who scares easily. How is your ticker
I
right
am
now?
not feeling great, Mark.
Hashtag growl growl.
Hashtag growl growl. Right there on my piece of paper.
Hashtag why am I here?
Hashtag I'm gonna throw you out of this chat.
Oh, there he goes.
And there you go. There you go, Aaron.
Absolutely, man.
I don't
Hey.
care if it disrupts the recording. I do not care.
Can I just ask one trivia question to you real quick, Clark, before the
What?
match starts? What weapons does Raphael from the Ninja Turtles use?
Shut up, Corey Knott. Alright.
It's funny because it's size.
Thank you, Robert.
Well, I don't know. Some people might not know that. It just had to be obvious with the joke there.
I want to burn you in hell.
Oh.
Boy.
Mhm. Here comes round one.
All right.
Here we
Oh.
go.
Are you ready to
Let's
play?
do this.
Yes.
I thought he was going to go the other way on that one, Sam Levine.
Yeah, let's do this thing. All right. Yeah.
Very cool.
I tell you
Correct.
what,
Oh, dear.
Sam Levine's the kind of guy comes up behind you, puts a knife in your back, and says, "I'll see you later."
That's right. 9 times.
That,
Either stab you
that
or
also
break
doesn't
you.
make sense.
Let's do this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Times.
Let's do it.
Your first question comes from the world of action
Doesn't.
adventure movies. These are movies that feature action and or adventure. In the Ben Affleck action attempt reindeer games, who played Ashton,
Attempt.
his
I have
love interest in
no
the prison
idea,
house?
but Bibbs has this.
You read a pen pal, Mark?
I've never heard of this movie, so I'm going
Never
with my
heard
normal
this?
guess.
He's got this. E-A-N-A-N.
I'm older than all of you, so I know.
I've never heard of this movie, but my random guess paid off yesterday, so I'm doing it again today.
Is this a Christmas movie?
And 1, William Bibbiani.
Sorta.
Charlize Theron?
That is a point for
Give
you,
it to
sir.
him.
And
I
Oh.
will concur with my colleague,
Charlize Theron.
You're telling me it's not John Lithgow? What? Come on.
I don't think it is John Lithgow, but nice
That
try.
would have been an interesting movie.
I guess that every time.
Sees Harvey Keitel investigate a drug-related shooting involving Mekhi Phifer and
Bibbs knows it, and I'm happy.
I have no idea. I'll take a guess.
And he loves his mom's
Spaghetti, damn it.
I have no idea what it is.
5.
I literally know maybe like 2 Spike Lee movies, and this is one of them.
Sam Levine.
Is it
It
Clockers?
is Clockers.
Chirac?
Woo!
I almost wrote Clock Stoppers, but it is Clockers.
Yeah, definitely not.
Clockers.
That would have.
All right, guys. Category comedy. Third question.
He needs
coming
his
in.
perfect round.
In Monty Python and the Holy Grail, which character succeeds in cutting off the arms and legs?
Oh,
What is that guy's name?
I love this movie so much.
What is his name? I love this movie so much. I just forget his name.
One of my favorite comedies of all time.
This is where people are gonna hate my guts.
Have you never seen it?
I don't.
No, I've seen it. I do not remember.
Oh.
I know who plays him. I just don't remember who did it. What's his name? I
1.
was probably laughing too hard.
King Arthur.
King Arthur.
Ah, I put Lancelot.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. I literally just erased Arthur.
Arthur, King of Britain.
Oh, this is awesome. This is awesome. We're all gonna sing in harmony when he
I'm getting
wins.
this cut. The word from the judges: we are not canceling the match. We will.
Well, at least Sam and I are on the same wavelength, I guess.
Yep.
Horror thriller.
Oh, here we go.
is the next
Now we're
category. And
Oh, no,
therein
please, no.
is
This is the strength of
Which
Bibbs.
Alfred Hitchcock film starred
Yep.
Tim Novak and James Stewart playing
Oh.
a detective forced to retire partially due to his fear of heights.
Oh, okay.
Nope. Nope,
That's-
the other one.
Wow.
I got a fear of.
Oh, no. I know it. I almost wrote the other one.
I'm most afraid of questions with syllables that I can't put together.
Ooh, your xenophobia. 5,
4, 3, 2. Vertigo.
Pens down
Vertigo.
Sam Levine.
Vertigo.
Vertigo. I almost wrote Rear Window.
You and David
Vertigo.
Duvall and
Yeah, but
Bibbiani.
it's Vertigo.
There you go. And he
It's
drew
one
us
for
a
me,
nice
one
little
for
picture.
Robert.
What a nice guy. No points.
How many have you had so far,
No
Robert?
points
2?
awarded.
I'm 2 for
Your
3
next
right now.
question comes from the category of golden statued naked men. That'd be Oscars. In Oscars, what was the silent movie sensation that won Best Picture at the 2011 Oscars?
I know.
No.
Never seen it, but I know the answer.
Did you ever win?
It's okay.
Who wins silent game?
I wish they'd asked about the first Oscar.
Yeah,
Three.
that would have been a tough question. I mean, we both would have known, of course.
One looks like they have
The artist.
The artist.
It's the artist.
The
Yes.
artist.
It was the artist.
And that
sure
is
was.
correct, and it certainly was.
They lead 5-4.
Here we go, Ken Knapsack.
All right, guys, your sixth question comes in the category of rom-coms.
These are
that
romantic
is,
comedies, Ken.
comedies with a romantic tinge to them.
They are.
Romancing comedy.
Yeah. Aw.
Wait, is this the
Enough said.
5th question or the
Enough
6th?
Said is one of the last screen performances.
Bibbs
from
hasn't missed any.
Gandolfini, who played
I thought
his
this was the
co-star
5th
and
question.
romantic
I must have missed one.
Big fan of James Gandolfini.
Oh, yeah, I know this.
I saw one episode of The Sopranos, and it was the one where David Lee Roth.
Oh, I forget what her name
Why do you
is.
think I watched that episode?
Because David Lee Roth.
I have no idea.
In 5, 4,
I got nothing.
2, and a 1.
Julia Louise
forgot
Dreyfus.
Elaine.
Oh, okay.
That
Yeah.
is
Oh.
Julia Louis-Dreyfus and William Bibbiani.
I also picked Julia Louis.
So what?
You
The
picked
Perfect
first
so
one was
far.
Bibbs is
the first one was
perfect so
Reindeer
far.
Games, right?
Perfect game.
Reindeer Games was the first one.
It is tied
Second one was
close,
Clockers.
1 point lead for Bibbiani.
Don't ask me what all the questions
So-
I'll go back. I'll go back and find them. It's no big
Third
deal.
one is artist.
Separates the tie. Fantasy sci-fi.
You have 3 so
is
far,
the next
Robert.
Category.
Science fiction.
Yeah, I know.
This is fictional science.
I'm keeping
The
the
question
score.
is, what color was Luke Skywalker's call sign at the end of Star Wars: A New Hope?
Wait, what?
What?
What color was...
I've never seen him.
His call sign.
Call sign.
That's an... I know what his call sign is. Oh, okay, now
Fan of war
I have
First
no idea what
word
they're
of his
talking
call sign is a color.
They should have just...
Oh!
They should just ask what his call sign was.
Then I know.
Red.
It's
Red.
red. It's red.
5.
It's red.
The Beast goes.
Now, start with me. Oh, was it red?
That's correct.
That is
Okay.
correct.
Also, the question is worded strangely because it's not at the end.
People might think it's blue because of his
No.
lightsaber, but it's
Because it's
red.
not 5 red, it's red 5, but semantics.
Ken and John.
Bibbs, 7 of 8 here.
Question in
Star Wars is
round
not
1.
actually that interesting or important.
Gonna be
So
analyzed
he
on
could,
John.
if he gets this, he gets a
Only
perfect
2
round.
points separates the
Final
tie.
Bad
question.
Bibbiani,
Final
bad.
question.
It's 3 points that separate him.
Round 1, Beast, if he gets this correct,
Expert
he gets
trolling by
coming
Bibbs.
of age in the coming of age
Mhm.
category. Name
Coming
an
of age,
actor
right?
that is featured as a student in the
Oh, yeah.
1999 drama Dead.
There's a couple of the Jews from.
Oh, okay.
This is one of my.
Love this movie.
I love this movie so
This was a
much.
gimme for
One of my
Bibbs. He's
favorite
talked
films.
about this before.
Looking for one.
I
Me
love
and Winnie
it
have
so
talked
much.
about Dead Poet Society before, but I forget what the actors are in that
We're
movie.
gonna start at
Oh,
5,
Captain, my Captain.
Mm-hmm.
There's a couple options.
1.
There's a lot of options.
Ethan Hawke
Ethan
Hawke.
Hawke is mine.
is, yeah, he's the main one.
Yep.
That is
That is
correct.
correct.
I saw him at Baja Fresh one time. He looked like a very nice guy. He's a beast.
He's delightful.
Love Baja Fesh.
I'm going to go with the one who made me cry, Robert Sean Leonard.
Oh,
Perfect Bibbs.
Perfect Bibbs again.
Now let's see, can he
He's
get
had the
on?
most perfect
Get
rounds of
question.
anybody, though, right? Without going to getting the bonus question, but he's had the most perfect rounds of anybody, I think, right?
I don't know.
Not sure.
I'd have to go back.
McWeeny did 2. McWeeny got 2 in a row.
Mhm. But this is the most in total, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Because you got a
Just for
perfect round.
your
His,
benefit, we'll say yes, Clark.
awesome. So I can have something on the Sires.
Deckard tasked to kill.
4.
Film Blade
Four.
Watched
yeah.
it yesterday. I hope I know this.
Daryl Hannah. 4?
And that is correct.
There you go.
He's now part
Do
of the
those
club.
count
My
for
Blade
us?
Runner.
Round 2 is known as the wheel round.
Can there be a Blade
and
Runner
each
Schmoedown?
competitor will
Just
get
'cause
4 questions. These
I'm
correspond
one of the
to
only
those
people
wheel
who's seen all 5
categories.
cuts,
Each
so.
question is worth 2 points. If If you are not sure of
Very
the
well.
answer,
Just in time for this weekend's Blade Runner 2049.
They timed this perfectly for that.
There is stealing available in
It was probably
round
totally
2.
coincidence.
And also remember, you are awarded
Yeah.
a spin mulligan if you don't like the category you spin. William Bibbiani, you are not only in the lead, but you also were the favorite. Would you like to spin first or defer to Sam?
I would like to spin first, and thank you for all that exposition. That was great.
That's what I am here to do. I put passion and emotion into every beat of sweat that comes
Oh, boy.
off my forehead.
It's a lot of sweat.
So,
Let's do this.
All right.
Of morality. Turn, turn, turn.
He needs a
Tell us
good-
the
a
lesson
good
that we
category.
should learn.
Beast gives it a spin. You got to be
He's
thinking he's looking for classics up there.
I like that spin.
He loves him some classics,
Good
and is it
observation.
going to get there? Is it going to get there?
Tarantino.
Tarantino, that's interesting.
Keep it, keep it.
Whitney works for
Keep it, yeah.
Tarantino, fun
How do you
fact.
feel about that
I'm
one?
gonna go one more time.
Oh,
He
boy.
was a spin away.
He's going around.
But there's no opponent's choice.
Sam Levine, so good in Inglourious Bastards.
Fantastic in the movie.
And Bibbiani spitting in his face.
Yeah, what if Sam stole an Inglourious
No,
Basterds?
I didn't think it was
A great
correct.
Just
sound
following
effect.
direction.
Great sound effect.
And
Ooh,
we
this
are looking
classics
at
again.
Festival Darling.
Oh, you should have stayed with Tarantino.
All
What is-
right.
What is Festival Darling?
Mark Ellis.
It's a new category, that's
Sundance
what
or
it
something,
is.
or like-
William Bibbiani. You spun Festival Darlings. And your first question is thus. What is the end song performed at the finale of the film?
Evan is killing himself right now.
Oh, I love Whiplash. What's it called? Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I can't pull the name.
Jazz song.
Is it A, Caravan, B, Whiplash?
I'm gonna say Whiplash. I'm just gonna.
Upswing.
It's
Upswing.
upswinging. It's upswinging.
Upswing.
Upswinging.
Gonna say
Ah.
Correct, Sam Levine.
What?
Is it Caravan?
1 point for Sam Levine.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
Huge steal. That is walking out.
Oh, man.
That might have been a
I
big
have
steal.
disappointed myself for missing that.
It's a very accurate description, actually. Which character discovers that he is colorblind in Little Miss Sunshine?
You need the character's
You
name.
need the character's name.
The actor.
That's tough.
Come on.
Multiple choice. I don't remember the name.
Is it A, Richard, B, Frank, C, Ed, or D, Dwayne?
Random guess, Dwayne.
Come on, Bibbs.
Richard.
That is
Damn
I
it!
believe it's Dwayne.
It is
Especially
Dwayne.
on the first one. I didn't
Man.
know.
Are
Oh,
you
no
kidding
idea.
me right
Your next
now?
question.
Oh,
In the film
jeez.
The
That's a
Diary
tough
of a
round, too.
Teenage Girl, Minnie aspires to a career as what?
It's supposed to be an easy win. Come on.
A teenage.
Never seen it.
Never seen it
I
either.
actually didn't see it. Okay, let's do
Seen
multiple
it.
choice.
Oh no.
Oh man,
C, singer-songwriter, or D, filmmaker?
sounds like a singer-songwriter movie.
Yeah, that does. Yeah.
Cartoonist?
Filmmaker.
It is
Oh my
correct.
God.
Sam Levine.
This is a straight guess. Is it cartoonist?
1
correct
point
for
for
Black.
Sam
Wow.
Levine.
Guess.
Oh my
You're-
gosh.
Wow.
This
I
is
saw-
really bad
I
for
think
me.
I saw the trailer.
It's all tied up. In the words of
Now,
Mark Ellis, it is
Okay.
tied.
We need to stay calm. Things are okay. Things are okay. They're not okay right now.
He really should have stuck with Tarantino.
Schmoedown.
Yeah,
Not
he
trying to
should.
be mean, but
Yeah.
should stuck with Tarantino.
Your question, if you get this right off the bat, you will reclaim the lead from Sam Levine.
All right.
And your question is, what instrument does Don's brother play in his band in Welcome to the Dollhouse?
What a
What in the world?
category.
A fart is not
That is
Boy.
Should be.
That's a tough category.
I have an inkling.
He has an inkling.
Because he played
Interesting.
Is an
guitar.
inkling?
Tip of the hand.
Is an inkling?
Is that
an
your final
instrument?
That's my final answer.
Guitar is incorrect, Sam Levine.
Is it piano?
It is not piano, it is a clarinet.
He did that. That was good because if he stole, it would have.
certainly played the beast there.
Ugh.
It has been a long
The problem
time
is right now is Sam has.
Sam has
a
in this tournament in this
Just stop, guys. Just stop.
The beast flummoxed, and now Sam
You-
Levine
We're all with you,
spin
Clark.
that wheel.
No.
We want Bibbiani to win, too.
No, this isn't good. This isn't good. This isn't good. He
Then my
got nothing.
Done, so anything can happen now.
90s.
Oh
He's
my
gonna stay
God.
with that.
Let's rock and roll.
He's going
He's
rock
gonna
and
do
roll.
it.
Yep.
This is
Yeah, he's gonna
this
stay
is
with
not
that.
good. This isn't good.
He did well with 90s when he was facing, oh, who was he facing?
All
At the beginning of the season.
Sam, you're sticking
Mark Riley.
to it for
Riley, yeah, I was
more
against Riley.
questions in this category. First one in. Who plays former IRA sniper Declan McQueen?
Come on, get it wrong.
1987?
Get it
Richard
wrong.
Gere.
Oh wait, no.
Get it wrong.
I believe that is Bruce Willis.
Incorrect.
Yes.
Richard Gere.
Yes!
Wow.
What a
This is a
All
good
right.
steal, Mark Ellis.
Steal.
In a game of
Good
steals.
steal. Good steal.
This is
Suddenly,
so
all
good.
that
This is so good
momentum
right now.
that Levine
Steal
had
everything
maybe
from
back in
him.
the Beast
Just do
corner
that
a
for me,
little bit.
please.
This is basically a graded category.
All right, question two. Question two.
Come on,
In the
steal it again.
1997 movie In and Out, who plays Cameron Drake, the actor who outs his English teacher as being gay in his Best Actor acceptance speech at the Oscars?
Matt Dillon.
That's correct. 2
Matt
points.
Dillon. This is a
Jeez.
back and forth battle of bastards.
Like
I'm sure they have moms.
Tennis
and
with movie trivia.
dads. Yes, really is.
You don't know me.
I don't. I'm fine. Sorry.
All right. Third
Oh
question.
man.
This
Awkward.
isn't,
Played
this isn't happening.
Drew Barrymore's evil stepmother in Ever After.
Angelica Houston.
Good pull. I would not
All
have gotten
the women
that.
in the room are gasping because clearly this was a
Morticia
seminal
Adams
for them in the
herself.
90s.
Mm.
Does anybody know what the singles 3-round points record is?
A. Helen Mirren.
That'd be a good question for Frank Jash.
C.
I thought Bibbiani doesn't still have it, does he?
I don't know.
At 23? Bibbiani's was 23.
Oh,
I think he's might. I don't know off the
No,
top of my head.
singles?
Right now I'm
Yeah.
stressed.
B.
Still
Right now I'm
has
stressed.
the points
C.
record.
Meryl Streep. D. Julie Andrews.
22.
This isn't cool, Sam.
Angelica Houston.
It's correct for a point.
Wow.
You're kidding me right now.
Gosh.
He's able.
You talk about
Okay, come on. This
Contest
isn't
of
good.
elimination.
That's the old Josh
Wow.
McCouga guess right
They
there.
really could have. They really should have thrown a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you there, Sam. Real nice.
Thank you, guys.
Don't be proud.
Appreciate that.
All right. Fourth and final question in
All
this
right.
category said, what is
Bibbs
the
gotta
name
get a
of
steal
the
here.
American submarine captured by Scott Glenn in The Hunt for the Red October?
What is the?
Come
I
on,
don't
come
know.
on.
What?
Yes.
I believe that is the USS Indian.
It's the Dallas, I think.
Correct.
Dallas?
Love that.
Shit, wish you got multiple choice.
Well, there's a reason I didn't.
Yeah.
played by Levine, KG veteran.
The USS Tennessee.
Incorrect. Looking for the Dallas.
Oh, it was a good guess. The USS Tennessee.
pull.
He got-
Good pull on the
he got
Dallas.
close
Yeah, the
going
Tennessee's a
forward
good
towards
good
Samm.
guess.
Nonetheless,
Oh,
Dallas,
I can even
Texas.
hear Courtney B.
Dallas.
screaming, "Way to go, Dallas!" I screwed the pooch on that.
very interesting tournaments for both competitors here in round two. And going into round
All right.
This round
Round
3 is
three.
going to stress me out right
Commentators
now.
up here, who has
Okay.
the
Yeah.
Sam feels he's got to
Come on.
be in a fortunate position here. He wasn't expecting to have that lead coming out of
I don't
It's
know
not
how-
how I thought it was going to go, guys.
Not
Either way.
Not at all.
How am I supposed to show my face in the group
Here's how round
anymore?
three
Oh
works, is that
no.
each competitor's
Get-
gonna give us
It's
three
okay.
stunner
numbers
shades.
that range
Get
from
stunner
1 to
shades indeed.
20.
Yeah.
You
You know what?
respond to
I'm gonna wear
the
my
game
shades for
category
this
up
last
here at the
round.
answer
Yeah.
desk.
You
Your
do
first
that,
question
buddy.
scored 2 points. Your
Yeah.
next 3, your last 5.
Oh my gosh.
He's
This
got
is.
this.
Oh, let's go. Let's go, Bibbiani. Come on.
This has got to be it. This has got to be it.
What are my parameters?
1 to 20.
All right, I will go with 3.
Solid.
Good number.
That was a tough one.
Good number because it's gonna fuck him
Let's go
over.
with 8 and 12.
8 and 20 are
Terrible
both good.
picks. Terrible picks. Terrible picks.
They were great picks because they were bad picks for him, good picks
I'm
for
gonna
us.
crowdsource this. What should I pick?
3.
2, 9, and
Oh,
6.
good number.
2, 9, and 6 in that order.
Great numbers,
I will
great
go
numbers.
with questions to
Let's
Mr.
see if this
Bibbiani.
works out for him.
Alright.
You know it's gonna work out for him, Matt.
I hope it does, because I want to see the Roca Bibbiani match.
Number 2, and up here that corresponds to crime movie.
Crime, alright.
Crime movie.
Oh, no, it-
And your
It's just a
question
2-pointer,
for 2
guys.
points.
Just a 2-pointer.
Bricktop, Bullet Tooth Tony, and Boris the Blade are all characters in what 2000s gangster comedy?
No idea.
No idea.
No clue. There's a 2000s.
Bullet Tooth Tony sounds familiar, though. That does sound familiar. I think I've seen this, but I can't think of it. I can't pull it.
Repeat the question.
Bricktop, Bullet Tooth Tony, and Boris the Blade are all characters in what 2000s gangster comedy?
Just guess.
That's a tough 2-pointer.
Just guess, man. Yeah, that's a tough one.
Whole 9 yards?
That is incorrect. Looking for snap.
I'm taking off my shades.
So
That's a gangster comedy?
Needing some points here. Now
This is
you
killing
can
me
take
right
the
now.
lead and force Sam to answer his first question.
I would like to.
You selected, or the crowd selected for you, number 9. And that is the category of directors.
There you go.
These are directors
He's got
that have
this.
directed a movie.
Or movie.
Come
The
on.
question is,
You got
name 2
this.
David Fincher movies
Oh.
Fight Club and
7 and
7.
Fight Club. Yeah.
Okay.
Benjamin Button.
Benjamin
Well.
Button. Curious Case Benjamin Button.
And one of the others,
Oh,
which I am weirdly blanking on.
Oh.
Fight Club.
That is
Oh.
correct. That is correct.
Oh, you had this.
that was close.
He did that on purpose just to give me this little heart attack that's beating out of my soul, man. I can't do this anymore right now. Okay. He needs to, okay.
All right, now
Sam?
we get Sam's bad picks. Sam had bad picks. He
Yeah,
had bad picks.
Sam had bad picks, and he's getting all of them wrong.
We've seen it happen.
Yeah, it's
Recently,
happened.
too.
It happened to Dagnino.
Perfect.
Well, that's different
He had
players.
the lead, and he just.
Who played the director of media relations?
Media relations was that?
Kristen Wiig.
Yeah.
Kristen
Oh
Wiig.
yeah. I was thinking
That-
of Sean
I
Bean,
didn't
but
even-
he's
Oh,
the
he
head
doesn't
of
know it. He doesn't
Sean
know
Bean
it.
was the head of the crew. I love The Martian, by the way.
Jeff
I
Daniels.
love that movie.
Incorrect. Looking for Kristen Wiig. Kristen Wiig.
Kristen Wiig, yeah.
So far, so good.
I only,
That's
guys,
1
I
out
only
of 3.
saw the funniest
Come on.
comedy of that year.
Yes.
That's true.
It's the funniest comedy of the
That
year.
is a great
according to
movie.
I remember that. The
Golden
box.
Globes, Joe.
Yeah.
Golden Globes. They had
Yeah.
to change their parameters for comedy now.
Answer a question here. Your 3-point question coming next. You chose the number 8.
Yeah.
That is the category of 80s movies.
Okay.
80s
That's appropriate.
movies.
Mm-hmm.
All
All
right.
right.
The number 8.
In The Princess Bride, according to Vicini, what is the
Most famous.
of the classic Columbo?
Never going against a Sicilian when death is on the line. Oh no, that's the most less well known. The most famous is never go into a land war in Asia. Never enter a land war in Asia. That's number 1.
This is awesome.
Never get into a land war in Asia.
That is correct.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Credit due to him.
Yeah, no, that's a big pull. That's a big
That's a
pull.
big
Levine
pull.
has forced the hand of Bibbiani, and Bibbiani, you have 1 question remaining, and it's worth a huge 5 points you're going to need to force.
He's
it back
got this,
over to
Clark.
Sam. You
It's
selected
alright, he got
number
this. He's
6.
got it.
Yes, not number 7, which you
Come on, Bibbiani.
I
He's
just
got
said
this.
He's got
7,
this.
Although it is
Got it.
lucky. Number 6
Another awkward moment.
corresponds to fantasy sci-fi.
Okay.
Oh, fantasy sci-fi.
And your 5-point question.
Come on, dude.
In the film Looper, who plays Abe Mitchell? The man
It's Jeff Daniels.
Please,
Jeff Daniels.
Please say
Jeff
Jeff
Daniels.
Daniels.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
no.
said Jeff Daniels.
Oh no.
Oh.
Is it John Hurt?
And you just said the winner. Sam Levine.
Long
Jeff
enough.
Daniels. The name has been said.
Yeah.
Wow.
You just can't underestimate in a clash of styles the one that talks the least, the one that carries the biggest stick. That ended up being Sam Levine here today. Bibbiani with some really tough questions in that round 2 Festival Darling
Well.
nightmare.
So,
wheel wedge,
That's the
but
new classics are sounding.
Sam Levine stepping up. Josh McCouga, your thoughts on today?
Hi, I'm Matt Kearns. I'm going to be taking over for the remainder of this reaction.
March Madness of Schmoedown. The stakes are higher.
Well, obviously that's not how we expected it to go.
Nope.
But,
I mean, my bracket was busted already, so.
Fucking kidding me.
Maybe that Festival Darlings
Okay,
category
buddy.
is my new
It's all
nightmare.
good.
That will keep me up at night thinking about Festival Darlings.
Don't you
That's right, and
dare
compared
say
to
anything
March
right
Madness,
now,
Ken,
and I
it
broke
might
my
be
chair.
Like a Duke early exit here for Bibbiani, but
No, I
for
didn't.
somebody
I'm good.
who is built to last
Good.
Michigan State, that's more Sam Levine speed.
Good.
I'll quote the late Jack Buck. I don't believe what I just saw.
This is not
An
happening.
impressive feat from Sam.
This isn't happening. Like this is an alternate cut, right, Aaron?
Goose egg in round 2, something I
Afraid
didn't
not, man.
That
It's
is
the real deal.
ecstasy in the agony of
This
the
is
playoff
not good.
format
Okay.
here in the Ultimate Schmoedown for an interview with the winner and the loser of today's match. We throw it over to our very own Jen Sturgis. Take it away, Jen.
What's up, Schmoedown fans? I'm here with Samm Levine. That was amazing.
It's, I will often say this.
Jen. Hey,
A
Jen.
huge component in the Schmoedown, and I was.
I love Jen. She's awesome.
She's great.
Of some bad luck on Bibbiani's
Her husband
part,
is
some good luck
Cody
on my
Decker,
own,
if I'm
and
not
contrary to what he
mistaken,
believes,
correct?
I
Yeah,
love
he's
my
great.
mom thinks
He's
something's
going to be in the
awesome.
showdown soon, if rumors are correct.
Paul Dano's character.
He was great on movie fights.
And what was the other one?
The Renaissance man himself.
Fire Teenage Girl. I saw the trailer and I remember cartooning, so that's an educated guess.
But let's be real. When he landed on that, we didn't really know what we were getting into with Festival Darlings. Were you shocked at the level of difficulty?
Those were some very hard questions. Having to name a character in a movie is always hard. Because that's generally not something people remember unless we're talking about a super famous movie. And it's certainly a well-liked movie, but I don't know that anyone could just off the top of their head name a character in Little Miss Sunshine.
And it was a close match the entire way through. Tell me when you were going into that third round, what were you thinking?
I was just thinking I made it here and I have the points lead, don't blow it. And then I was so angry at myself for not getting my first question, which I don't even remember what it was, but it was one I should have known. Is that... Anybody remember it? Nope, no help.
Nope.
Well, whatever my one-point question was, I blew it. But I was very happy that I
cannot deal with
Princess
this right
Bride
now.
well enough. I was sitting there for a second, legitimately replaying the scene
This
as best
is not
I could in
happening.
my own brain, because I know he only says those two things, but I just couldn't remember the order. And I figured I vaguely remembered him saying the second and lesser known is never bet against a Sicilian when death is on the line, so I took a shot.
Were you a little nervous after that first round when he got all of them right?
I was a little nervous, but not terribly nervous because I know how big a factor the wheel is.
How did this happen?
I feel like if you can keep it within 2 or 3 points, the wheel can be your friend.
Festival Darlings. That's what
Festival Darlings? Are we serious?
Wow.
I mean,
that's
really,
a tough
Sophie's
one.
choice.
That
Aaron,
is a tough one.
You
I mean, Jason
better
Wood is a
rip
fierce
Festival
competitor.
Darlings a
I've
new
watched his
asshole.
matches. That guy knows his stuff, and he's
Not a fan. Not a fan of that category.
John Roca, on the
It's a strange category, but
is a monster in human
It completely
form.
screwed
and
up
and
the
I would
history of the
gladly take
Schmoedown
him
right here.
on to take him down.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to you the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
This was a phenomenal match, and we can't wait to see what the rest
Disgusted.
of it looks like for you.
Thank you very much. I'm as surprised as anyone else here today.
Go get ready. Wow, Bibbs. That was a tough match.
Bibbs, you did a great job.
Ricky is wheeling and or dealing. He was very non-specific, but I assume he is out there making the deals and or the wheels in order to make the Growling Commandos at least get like a book deal or something out of this. I don't know. We're obviously not doing that great in the Ultimate Schmoedown.
That was definitely a tale of 3 rounds. In that first round, you killed it.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Growling
You felt
Commandos
good
are
about
still
yourself.
strong,
You had been feeling
Bibbs.
confident going to that second round, and
Feeling
then you landed on Tarantino, decided to pass, and landed on Festival
Curse.
Darlings.
And I thought
Tarantino's
I go
cursed.
to festivals. I go to Sundance
Don't pass
almost
on
every
it.
year. I go to Toronto National Film Festival almost every year.
Name dropper.
I name a festival? I name Toronto. Yeah, me and Toronto are like this. No, but like, those were like really specific questions. Those were not like general, hey, remember that movie? It was just like, no, you'd better remember Paul Dano's name in Little Miss Sunshine. And I'm like, no, Paul Dano. That's who that was. That was Paul Dano. I don't need to know his name. I know it's Paul Dano because it's Paul Dano.
And somehow, as if that round wasn't hard enough, Levine came up with the answers for 2 of them.
I know. Oh, and
what was that about?
Pure guessing, too. Pure guessing on his part. Here's the thing with me and Sam. Me and Sam are both, actually, I think we're both very good competitors.
You're amazing.
But we both have really bad luck sometimes. We just get a movie we never saw, or spin of the wheel that's just doesn't go our way. And this time, the wheel favored Sam. And I'm going to watch him. I'm going to watch him progress through the Ultimate Schmoedown as my avatar. I look forward to seeing him kill everybody, kill Roca if he possibly can. That'd be great. Meanwhile, I get to stay at home and not drive to Burbank in rush hour traffic all the time. So really, I get to, it's not a win for me. I'm not going to go that far, but I get to look on the bright side a little bit.
Yeah.
That Festival Darlings,
good.
Little Darlings would have been a better category for me. Just nothing but questions about Little Darlings. It would have been fine.
It may be the new movie.
Shirley
This is
Temple.
not how I wanted life to go
Don't
right
know
now.
anymore that would fit, but
Beware! Beware the great red dragon! It's Festival Darlings. Growl.
You see right there, I mean, clearly the beast.
Thought he was about to sigh right there for a second.
What if you get name dropped right now?
I hate festivals. Put them together.
Kill your darlings.
Worst. The worst.
But you have to hand it to Sam. He's ready. He's focused. He knows he wants Harloff in December. It's spectacular.
He does.
Here. Like I said, those 4 losses prior to all big names. If he's gone the other way, he's got his 4th victory, and it's a key one.
That's right. Huge props to Samm Levine and William Bibbiani. He's not going anywhere except for the moment. He's going to have to sit on the sidelines and watch the rest of the ultimate Schmoedown tournament. Like all of you guys out there, so make sure right now you join the Facebook page, Movie Trivia Schmoedown, and check out the Schmoedown Rundown podcast for all the latest in the going.
Please.
Do it. Do it now.
And Joshua Hercules Makuga. I am merely Mark Ellis. Thank you guys so much for watching here today. Subscribe right here to Collider Video.
Oh.
All right, Schmoedown fans, here we go with your post-match wrap-up.
Don't rub it in, Frank.
Pulled off the narrow victory today and answered 67.
He said it was a narrow victory.
For 15 total points. Levine's 3 steals in the second round further showed why he is one of the best players when it comes to steals. He is now tied for the third most steals with 8 to go along with a career steal rate of 73%. Samm Levine has also crept up the record charts as he has now accumulated 122 career points, which is now 8th best all time. And when we look at Bibbiani's performance today, he ended up answering 61% of his questions for 14 points. That ties for the second lowest point total he has ever scored. It's kind of hard to imagine that a player who scores a perfect first round, including the bonus, will lose the match in the fashion that he did. Bibbiani has now
Well, it's because you got a big category that's new.
In the first round 3 straight times. And today's match was the first time he successfully answered the bonus. Now, looking at his second round, unfortunately, he became the 4th player in the Collider era to go 0 for 4 in the second round, as well as the 2nd player to do so in the tournament this
Josh McCouga was the first.
And as in previous matches before, he stayed in the 3rd round, unable to once again answer his 5-point question. Now, attention, all William Bibbiani fantasy owners. Now may be the time to seriously consider trading him. If you're lucky, you might be able to snag a player who plays in both the Singles League and Inner Geekdom. That's my advice to you. And if you want more breakdowns and analysis,
how dare you
be
suggest
sure to check out
trading
the
him.
Schmoedown Rundown podcast every Saturday on the SK Plus YouTube channel, as well as on the Schmoes Know podcast feed on iTunes. That's going to do it for me.
That's
I'm
Aaron's
Frank
co-worker
Janish,
for
and
you.
This has been your Schmoedown post-match.
Thank you, Frank. We're
That's my
done.
best friend you're talking about.
I don't care. We're done. We're done with this. We're done with this reaction. We're done with this video. I don't know. I have 1,000 people to apologize
Clark,
to.
listen, I'll take it from here. So that is the reaction for us.
Yeah.
Robert, any final wrap-up thoughts?
That was tough. It was a great match. That round 2 was a little bit hard to watch for me. But yeah, it was an enjoyable match, I guess. I mean, not really, but it's weird to see somebody who you idolize so much in this atmosphere, like Bibbiani, like who has done so well at the top of the top, go 0 for 4.
Yeah.
That's rough from a statistics standpoint.
Yeah, that Festival Darlings was certainly not Bibbiani's darling. And Aaron, any final wrap-up thoughts?
Well, I mean, it's always tough to see, like Robert said, it's always tough to see people that you like lose. But the thing about Bibbs is we're going to see him again. It's not like he's going to go away. He's going to be coming back. He's always entertaining. I love seeing the guy pop up, whether he's on camera or in the crowd yelling. I love to see him. And Sam, how about Samm Levine? I mean, he won. You got to give it to him. But I'm just sorry it had to come at Bib's expense.
Sadly. We're just going to let Clark sit there. So, guys, I want to first off thank our guests. Aaron Turner, where can the good people find you?
Thank you guys for having me. Hopefully we can do this again. You can find me on Twitter at ATTitanium. Every Saturday, SK Plus, Schmoedown Rundown. We'll see you.
Check it out. And our other special guest, Robert Parker, where can the good kids find you?
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at RBRTPRKR98. You can find me on Letterboxd, the same handle, to track my movie watching. And you can find me appearing next Wednesday on the Movie Fandom Show with Matthew Kearns as we talk about the 2000 X-Men movie and how much we love it.
Plug. And Chris Clark, buddy.
You can find me on Twitter, ChrisClark8788. The numbers mean nothing, and it doesn't matter anymore. Just, Matt, can you just end this video? I was supposed to host it. I can't anymore. Thank you for having me back. Thank you for having my back. Thank you for having my guys. I have 1,000 people to apologize to.
It's okay.
1,000.
You really need to just stop making these things, but that's a different discussion. And as always, you guys can find me at Kearns_Matthew on Twitter. MattMovie611 on YouTube, hosting the Movie Fan Show right here on Take 3. And remember, guys, go to the original video. Give it a thumbs up. Put a comment on it. That's how we get amazing matches like this and the celebrity matches. And while you're here, give us a like, give us a comment because, you know, we want to get, you know, a lot of views and everything. I've never hosted before. So that's it for Take 3. We'll catch you next time. Take care.